Well, hello there. Hi guys. So wow, it's been 6 months since I made a video. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but apparently it has. So I have decided to come back to the booktube community. I missed you guys so much, and my life is kind of finally settling down a little bit. I graduated dental assisting school, and now I'm able to read a little bit more than I used to, so I decided it would be a great time to come back. Today is very rainy and gloomy, so gotta brighten the day with some books, right? So I went to the library today and I got 9 books that I wanted to share with you guys. Most of them are sequels, so I can't say too much, but if you haven't read the first book of these yet, then you definitely need to. And pardon my cat, he's being very obnoxious, and so I'm trying to pet him so he'll be at bay for a while, but he's, you know, hungry. So he wants his F-O-O-D. Good thing. He's smart though, he knows how to spell. He's in the right house. So the first book I got is called Vengeance, and this is by Miranda, and this is the sequel to Fracture. And this series is really good. I really enjoyed the first one. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did, but it was really, really, really good. It's about a girl named Delaney who falls into the lake in the wintertime, and she's basically pronounced dead. Her best friend pulls her out of the lake, and she defies all medical possibilities by not having any brain damage, nothing. Like, she's perfectly fine medically. Physically she's fine, but she actually starts to be drawn towards the dying and dead things and dead people. And so she meets this guy named Troy, and Troy, you know, she's not quite sure how to feel about him, and it's kind of sinister what he is. And so it left on a cliffhanger, and I'm so excited. I forgot that this was coming out, so when I saw it at the library, I grabbed it so fast. Like, it was so crazy how I grabbed it. I love the first one, and if you haven't read it yet, I suggest you check it out because it's really cool. The next book I got is called Time Between Us, and this is by Tamara Ireland Stone. And this book, I kind of gathered that it's essentially like the time traveler's wife for YA. That's kind of what I'm thinking it is. But it's about 2 people. Let me see what their names are. Anna lives in 1995 in Chicago. Yeah. And Bennett lives in 2012 in San Francisco, and they obviously weren't supposed to meet. Nothing was supposed to happen, but Bennett is a time traveler, and he can adjust time and space, and so they meet and they fall in love. And obviously that hosts a bunch of complications, and I'm really interested in this book. I think it's going to be really good. Melissa Marr, who wrote the Wicked Lovely series, said it's a beautifully written, unique love story, and then Elizabeth Scott, who's one of my favorite authors, said that is the very best kind of love story, heart-pounding, intense, and unputdownable. So I'm really excited about this. Whoa, I'm about to drop it. If you guys haven't checked this out, I recommend that you do. Yeah, I mean, so far so good, right? The next book I got was actually a sort of recommendation from Melissa's books. She and I are very similar when it comes to reading and, you know, books and stuff. So when I saw that she got this, I really wanted to get it. And it's called Where the Stars Still Shine by Trish Dollar. And this one is about a girl named Callie who was abducted when she was 5 by her mother. And now that she's 17, she's kind of been on the run for her whole life. And her mom was finally captured, and so she's brought back to her father in California, and she basically has to relearn everything. You know, she's completely alienated, and she doesn't know where she stands in life, and so it's kind of like a coming-of-age story, and so I'm excited. I think it's going to be really good. Laura Miracle said it's really good, and I love, love, love her writing. So I think this is going to be really good. I'm excited to read this. So I got that one. So the next book I got is almost solely on the title, F It List. I love that. And it's by Julie Halpern. And this one is about 2 best friends named Alex and Becca. And Becca does something really bad at Alex's father's funeral, I believe. And so they decide to cut ties and kind of stop being friends. And then eventually Alex decides to forgive Becca for what she's done, and they realize that Becca has cancer, and Becca isn't sure if she's going to be able to finish everything on her bucket list that she has. Here comes Dexter. And hi. Okay, yes, hello. Do you have a bucket list that you want me to complete? Like I was saying, Becca has a bucket list that she's not sure that she's gonna be able to complete. So Alex takes it upon herself and a lovely boy to do the things that are on Becca's bucket list. And one of them is definitely not falling in love, but as stories go, I'm assuming that that's gonna happen. Cancer obviously is really close to my heart with my mom having passed of cancer, and so I'm really excited about this one. I think it's going to be one of those introspective books that, you know, bring you to tears, which are good. You need those books sometimes. You need to cry sometimes in books. It's absolutely essential. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Okay guys, the next book I got, I am so excited for. I saw this and I cannot wait to read it. I can't believe there hasn't been more hubbub about this. But it's called A Wounded Name, and this is by Hutchison. I'm holding it kind of weird because of the reflection. But it's basically the retelling of Hamlet through Ophelia's point of view at an American boarding school. How amazing does that sound? I'm so excited. So this one is about Ophelia, and she can see ghosts. And she goes to a private boarding school, and of course that's not really looked very highly upon, and so she's kind of isolated. And suddenly the headmaster dies, and she sees two of the headmaster's ghosts. And she's a little confused, and she's not sure what's going on, and she meets Dane, who is the headmaster's son, and of course he's really upset and grieving. And slowly, you know, he starts to spiral down, and he's bringing Ophelia with him. And I cannot wait to read this. This looks so amazing and exciting, and I love Hamlet. I love Shakespeare. It's so cool, and I love the retellings in the YA world because they're so creative. And so I can't wait to read this. The next book I got is called Perfect Lies, and this is by Kiersten White. This is the second book to the Mind Games series, and it's really, really, really good. I have a review actually, I think, on this channel, and I'll link it somewhere around here if you guys want to check it out. But it's really good. It's about two sisters named Annie and Fia, and Annie is blind and she can see visions of the future, and Fia has the ability to where her instincts are always right. So no matter what she does first, it's always right. And so whatever she goes on, her instinct is what's right. So they are interested by the Keene Foundation. I believe that's what it was. It's been a while since I read it. But the Keene Institution wants them for, you know, their studies and stuff, and so they try to escape. And it's really good. I'm excited to read this. I got really thrilled when I saw it at the library because, you know, it's kind of a new book. But I'm really excited about it, and I think it's going to be great. And it's really short, so it seems like it's going to be a quick read. So the first one was really quick for me. It started off a little slow, but after that it just went rolling and rolling, and I was really excited about it. So yay! The next book I got is Some Quiet Place by Kelsey Sutton. And this one is about a girl named Elizabeth, and she can see emotions as if they were actual people. So, you know, happy, sad, they're actually people. And so the only one that's kind of talking to her right now is called Fear, and she is interested in him. He's interested in her as to how she can have this ability, and it's just like their story, and it's about her survival of being true to herself. And I think this is going to be good. I'm interested in how the story is going to be told because it was a really interesting plot. And so I'm excited about this one. I think it's going to be good. And the cover is beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it. The next book I got is 7 Minutes in Heaven from the Lion Games. I swore that I wouldn't read any more of the, God, I can't even remember what it's called, Pretty Little Liars series, because I like the show better now, actually. But I like this series so far, The Lion Game. For a little bit it was a little slow, but I liked it, and I don't think I've read this one yet. I read the Stick a Needle in My Eye one, or the Cross My Heart Hope to Die. I read that one, and so I don't think I've read this one, and it's kind of like gloomy outside, so this is the perfect weather for this kind of book. So I'm ready to read it and see what happens. Okay, and the last book I got, I was really surprised to see at the library. I think I'm like the first person to get it, I don't know. But I got Cold Spell by Jackson Pearce, and I love Jackson's writing. It's so good, and I love that she's doing retellings of fairy tales and stuff. I think that's so cool. But this one is about a girl named Ginny and her boyfriend Kai. And when her boyfriend Kai disappears randomly with this random stranger woman that she has no idea who she is, she kind of battles everything to go find him and rescue him. And this is a retelling of the Snow Queen, and I cannot wait. Oh, this looks so good. And the cover is gorgeous. It has that little looking mirror. And so this one looks really good. I'm excited. Yay! Okay guys, that is all the books that I got. Hopefully I'll be able to get through this. But I think for my channel, I'm going to do the monthly wrap-ups because doing an individual review of each book is kind of rough. And so I've looked at my views and stuff, and it seems like the book hauls are like the #1 thing that you guys like to see. So let me know what you guys think in the bottom in the comments below. It's been a while. So yeah, let me know what you guys think and if you like the monthly wrap-up idea. And of course I'll do like tags and stuff that you guys want me to do. Just let me know below. And yeah, so I'm so happy to be back. I'm so glad to be reading, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I want to start buying books that I know I like, you know, that I've read before, and kind of bulk up my collection, because I only have like 3 books that I've bought, and I bought them like a long time ago, and you guys have already seen those. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.